It looks good. Came together nice. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is my 2008 SAAB 9.5, which I bought off COPART, and it was a total in an accident from a rear end. It does have a clean title, which is good. So thanks for joining me. If it's your first time, please be sure to subscribe, comment below, share, and of course, as always, give it a thumbs up. If it's not your first time, thanks for continuing to support me as we're going to continue to save more SAABs and other things in the automotive world. All about cars here. New merchandise, I have it linked below, guys. If you want to support the channel in any way, this would be a great way to support me. Check out the links in the description, and I also pinned in a comment the link to the merch store. So your appreciation, or your support, is my appreciation, and we'll continue to do more content here. So today we're gonna get working on this car. You ask, what are we doing today on this car? Well, we have the rear frame pretty much back into place. The only couple things that we have left is, if you look here, this mount is a little bit bent, and of course that mount is completely missing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut this up and try to recreate it with fresh sheet metal, mount it back up onto the car, so when all of the parts arrive this week, aka tomorrow at some point, over the next couple days, we'll reassemble the rear end completely, fasten everything together, and go on our way. Should be almost done, guys. So the first thing I'm gonna do is try to bend this back into place a little bit, and then the next thing we'll do is recreate this over there. Once that's back in place, we'll measure everything and try to do it with that guy. Body line here, this light, everything is back to where it came. The trunk lines on the bottom is pretty much back to where it needs to be. And over here, there was a pop, there was like, the metal was kind of kinked up, but it didn't crease on the panel. And that all flattened out because I pushed everything properly back into place here. And this light, of course, is busted, so ignore this awful gap. So now I'm going to cut off most of the bad sheet metal here, leave a little lip on all the angles, so I can go ahead and, you know, have enough room to tack weld fresh piece of metal on everything there. So let's get to it. So I think we have enough meat there to work with. I'm gonna go ahead now, measure that out, try to cut it out from there. All right. We got the tabs over there, pretty much back where they need to be. And I just put a vice grip to the frame that I just put a vice grip on the bracket here, and we're just gonna start spot welding it. So let's see how this turns out. have some primer and anti-rust paint coming, so don't worry about the exposed metal there, boys and girls.
That's good.
Looking good, guys, looking good. Alright guys, those things are on there. Last thing I'm going to do here today is just put some seam sealer on everything, paint it. Tomorrow when the parts come in, mount her up, get her out of here. Alright guys, so I'm pretty much done for today, only because I don't have seam sealer yet and I don't have the parts to reassemble this car. But what I do have, which I'm sure a lot of you are wondering, is some primer, metallic, whatever they call this, to protect from rust. So we're just gonna spray this on, put it over the welds, put it over the bare metal that I shaved off, and call it a day. This stuff is pretty metallic-y, but that's it guys. We'll see you tomorrow or tomorrow evening after I'm done with my workday to put the new parts on, because they'll be here tomorrow at some point, and also the seam sealer, so all those holes and gaps and whatever that had broken free, we'll go ahead and reseal and reassemble just like factory new, almost. We're making it work here, but it's gonna be good. You're not gonna know that this car was ever in an accident, and that is all that matters. So see you guys soon. What's happening guys? Next day here, I'm taking a 2-second break from work just because, you know, when Christmas comes around and you get those gifts and you just can't wait and you have to open them up, and yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, if you don't, well, I'm taking a break because I got new parts and I want to just put one on, just one. So we got our trunk lid. Look at that. They even gave me a spoiler, little upgrade from what the current trunk lid looks like. And of course, over here we have a brand new bumper that I just literally placed onto the car. It is not mounted by any means, so let's mount it. Oh guys, that is really impressive. The paint is definitely the same paint code, but obviously different. Must be a different model year or something. But you know, it's pretty much back to stock. You know, I can't control a little bit of paint differences. You know, it could have been age, or it could be just, you know, different time of the month, different day of production. But everything's lining up. Our taillight is back in place. Everything is nice and even on both sides. So it's really coming together nicely. Pretty much in the line all the way across. So job well done here. It looks good. Came together nice. What do you say? What do you say, guys? What do you say? Let's pop the trunk from the inside. All right. We are done for the evening. I just have that there because I'm just re-gluing this plastic piece to the metal since all the clips had broke on it. But there's the trunk all back in order. Tomorrow, or in the next video, be sure to stay tuned because I'm going to be doing this exhaust system, tidying up underneath the car because obviously some of the heat shield, everything kind of got knocked out of place. So we're going to get under there, fix everything up, do some engine maintenance. So be sure to subscribe after this video because when the next video comes out, we'll be driving this car on the road and don't want you guys to miss it. Be sure to check out the links below, guys. Also, be sure to grab yourself some of the merch if you want to support the channel. All those proceeds will be reinvested back into further projects because this SAAB may be sold soon. Actually, I didn't really expect it. I kind of wanted to have it for a little while and drive it, but if somebody wants to buy it, I'm not going to say no because there's always another one. So stay tuned, guys. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much.